All right, Redneck Garage fans. This video, I've been waiting to do it. I wanted to talk to you about how our experiences have been with the 2018 500 Trail and the 2019 800EX. I'm roughly about 2K-ish miles. She's roughly about 1,200 miles on hers. This one has more woods miles because we've had it longer, but they both have a lot of road miles because they're street legal. And I daily drive this thing all the time. Anywhere I want to go, I take this. I've already did a pros and cons video. That would be under my 2-year review. This is gonna be a miles video because we all know you can set these things in a garage for 10 years and they ain't gonna be broken. In order to broke them, you gotta drive them, right? You can't just say, well, I've had it for 2 or 3 years, not a problem, but only have 300 miles on it. It's not how that works. So, we're gonna go over, first of all, we're gonna go over some of the upgrades that I've did to both of them. And then we're gonna talk about the problems that we've had and didn't have. First off, over here with the 800, all the suspension is stock. Stock settings, stock wheels, stock brakes, stock control arms, etc. We upgraded to the Pro Armor harnesses, which I will have linked down below the video. I upgraded the stereo. Maybe, if you keep watching, I'll let you guys hear the stereo. I have upgraded to Auxbeam LED light bars for both. I'm using some China off-brand whips. I'll go ahead and give you a glimpse around the machine in this video also. All the products here I will have linked down in the description as to where you can get it. I did a custom tune exhaust, a custom dual exhaust with an ECU tune. The ECU tune is from ATVWholesale.com. They sponsored a video a while back, and I can still say that I love the tune. And I went ahead and matched a custom built dual exhaust. Look up my video, Zforce dual exhaust DIY or something. I'll probably link it in the video at the very end. I did a custom stereo, I think I mentioned that. We did the turn signals. I have a turn signal video on how to do it. What else did we do to these? I did a flag mount. I believe I have a video on that. And that's really about it for accessories on this one. This one, can you see me okay? This one, which is the Trail, the suspension is all stock, except I'm using a Razor 800 2-inch bracket lift. This one, all the suspension is stock except for the 2-inch Razor bracket lift, which will be linked in the video description down below as to where you can get it. I'm using 2-inch wheel spacers, which will be linked in the video down below. And I have a video on how to install that. It's called CFMOTO 500 Trail Better Ride. That's what I should rename that video, honestly. But that's what it's under. And in both of them, I have custom shifters, which I have a video on also. CFMOTO Shifter Mod, I believe is the name. Whip lights are the same as those ones. She has a Kappa sound bar. You do not want it. It's like $1,500 now. I got mine for like $300 over a year ago when it was on sale. Buy something else. You don't want it. I'm not even going to link it in the description because it costs way too much, and in my opinion it might be worth about $600, which was the going rate a couple of months ago. But they started flying off the shelves and the prices went stupid high. It's an Infinity Kappa 4100 MSB. Sounds awesome. Titties, man. Not worth 1,500 bones. Again, Auxbeam Lighting. I highly recommend the Auxbeam light bars. I will link quite a few different ones in the description down below. Again, shifter mod on this one. I did underglow lights. I don't remember the name brand, but it's up there, but they're cheap. I'll link those down below too. I have plenty of other videos. You can see her riding at night, so I'm not going to cram that into this video. If you're curious as to what they look like, I have a video of us riding at night. You can see them. They're awesome. They've been great. Now, let's see. The problems we've had. This one, none. Not a single problem. Nothing. It's been awesome. Awesome. This one. The water pump seal was replaced once. No, it wasn't. That was this one. So yes, that's the only problem we had, was the water pump seal, and that was the first week that we bought it. Brand new. It had like 20 miles on it. The water pump seal has not leaked a drop. Warranty covered it. She's still under warranty. She's got the 5-year warranty. I know people are arguing with me. How do you get the 5-year warranty in America? I don't know. That's what we got when we bought it. You don't get the 5-year warranty no more. I didn't with this one. However, CFMOTO does now come with a 2-year warranty. So that's better yet. Moving on. The water pump seal on that one. This water pump seal started leaking. Started dripping more than it should. I have a video on it. I got a lot of hate comments on it. And you know what? Your opinion is your opinion. But I'm going to go with what the Gates Professional says and what my knowledge says. They're supposed to drip a couple drops here and there. Nothing wrong with it. When they start drip, 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 constant, that's bad. How I combated that, because I kept hearing about how the crappy Chinese antifreeze is in these. I changed out my crappy Chinese antifreeze for some AutoZone antifreeze. Fixed it. After a few hours of riding, I flushed the system with water. I blew it out. I have a video on it. Check that out. It's radiator flush, Zforce. It's in my list. Check it out. Fixed it. 100%. Not a single problem since. And that was 800 miles ago is when I did that. Or probably more than that. Probably more than that now. The rear diff went out in this. I'm out of warranty. Been out for a while. Out of warranty, and the rear diff went out. Again, not CFMOTO's fault. I don't want to hear no hating. It is 100%, 1,000,000% my fault, because I hauled my camper like a dip at 55, 60 miles per hour for over what? A good hour? Okay, and the diff did not hold up. Guaranteed it wasn't the weight. Guaranteed is what I did was overheated the diff. These diffs get hot quick, especially when you're street riding. But when you put that weight behind them, they're gonna overheat more. That's what did it. And I have to say, I have a video on that too, but I have to say, out of warranty, CFMOTO covered all of the parts, which was over $1,300. The only thing I had to pay was labor, $260. Now, in one of my other videos, you guys were saying, but Redneck, why didn't you just buy a new diff or a used diff on eBay? It would have been cheaper. No, you're not getting a used diff for under $500. You're not going to get a new diff, period, because my dealer tried and couldn't. They had to source all the parts with CFMOTO. So for $260, I think it was, somewhere in there, it was under $3, I know that. I got a brand new diff and ain't had a problem with it since. That was at 600 miles when that diff went out. 600 miles on the clock, my fault. I broke a shock, my fault. It's the problem with the owners. They don't want to take responsibility and they just want to blame the brand. You can't blame the brand when it's your fault. You drive like a moron and you break something, it's your fault. Take responsibility. Not my fault the water pump seal started leaking, but everything else was my fault. And that's all the problems I've had, except for the brake squealing. And for some odd reason, the brakes haven't squealed on this in a year. Have they? They quit squealing. I don't know, but mine, it sounds like them people I make fun of driving through Walmart with and then here I am. Can't do anything about it. I don't know. Oh well, nothing you can do. And CFMOTO isn't the only brand that has squeaky brakes. Do your research. Don't be hating. So if you want to come this way, I'll go ahead and go around the mods that I've done. Well, I'll show you on this machine because it's the same on that machine. It's identical. Except for the exhaust. Her exhaust is stock. You want to show them that? Cameraman? I moved the airbox. I have not cleaned this filter in over 1,000 miles. It is still clean. I did a video on it a while ago, and I just checked it the other day. It's still clean. I do need to reapply the oil and clean them just because it needs to be done. But 1,000 miles on that, clean. Show them the exhaust, cameraman. Show them the exhaust. Get down deep. Down deep and dirty. That's my custom dual exhaust. She sounds nice. If you want to hear it, I got a video on that. You can hear it. I get on her pretty deep and loud, baby. Did you guys want to hear the stereo system that I have? Let me go see. I'll be right back. Let me go see about grabbing my phone and grabbing some royalty-free tunage. Give me 1 minute. Alright guys, I'm back with my music player here. I'm going to show you guys my custom setup. And I'll have links in the description as to where you can get everything that I have. So make sure you check out those descriptions if you're interested in stuff that I got. And guys, I'm not trying to be pushy on these things or nothing, but we've had them for a few years now, and they've been awesome machines. They may not be for everybody, and I can totally understand that. Some of you might need a KRX 1000, and that's totally fine, guys. But for us, these are perfect, and they're nice little workhorses. I mean, the winches, I pulled like 1,000-pound concrete slab with them with no trouble. But, you know, we ride them in the woods. I got plenty of videos riding them. We get in them. And I wanted to point out, all the street riding we do, check out how good these tires are wearing. Check those out. See that? We do a lot of street riding, don't we, babe? Do you want to say anything to these guys?
They're awesome.
Or you want to come over here and say it? Do you want to say anything to these guys about these machines? Anything you can tell them that maybe I didn't tell them, or maybe I forgot to tell them?
All I gotta say is they're awesome.
We like them, guys. So, and everybody says nothing about, you know, there ain't no aftermarket parts. Yeah, there is if you dig deep. Super ATV makes stuff. Redneck Garage makes stuff. Not for you though, for me. And I mean, other than they get super dirty and they take a month to clean. And that's why we street ride a lot, because, and you know what? Everybody putting around in the trails at 15 miles an hour, putting like 60 miles a week on their machine. We're out here putting hundreds at like 50, 60 miles an hour. And these things just, you know what? For what we do with them, we love them. I can't say nothing negative about them. The other negative things that I've said about them are already in another video, and they're so minor, like these garbage mirrors.
Yeah.
They're garbage. You can't see out of them. They flop around like a bird wing. And but you know what? They ain't the space shuttle. You ain't going to the moon and back. Jesus, who cares? They're only there to keep law enforcement out of my rear end. But anyway, let's get on to the music player here. Let's see what Fat Lady has to say. Sorry guys, you heard mine. Now you want to hear that Infinity Kappa that they want $1,500 for. If you really want it, I mean, I got less than 300 bucks or something like that in mine. And again, I'll have everything linked below. It's an Alpine amp, 400 watts. I made the speaker pods. Don't mind all the zip ties holding them pods on. Those are a prototype. I want to get some that have clips. They go up on the roll bar with a screw, and whenever you tighten down the screw, it clips, kind of like a drywall anchor kind of deal. I'm working on a design for those so I can get those changed out. I was just testing and tuning with those, and I'm leaving them. So I just got to do the real pods. I'm going to do fiberglass, and we'll do a video on that. That's going to be a winter project when I'm bored. Can't be outside doing anything. So let's do this one. But we need royalty-free music, so let's do that song that I was just playing. That way they can compare the two sounds. And it's called Calm Music. All right, guys, so this is, we're gonna listen to this. It's gonna be the end of the video, so I wanted to say thank you. Stay tuned, that way you can hear it. I wanted to say thank you for being a subscriber. If you aren't a subscriber, get subscribed. It's free, it don't cost you nothing. Then you get to see more of my crazy redneck ass, and we'll have better videos and more to come. So thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget, guys, don't forget to check out the links down below the video. That's where you're gonna find everything, and you don't have to have a CFMOTO to buy this stuff, okay? So let's see what hers sounds like compared to my hillbilly thrown together version and far a lot cheaper version. So you guys ready for this? Check it out.